a fighter who turned pro because of that lengthy stint in the Army. He turned pro until he was 36 years old.
So the clock is ticking for him, and he knows it. He has got a job waiting for him if the boxing thing doesn't work out for him. Telecommunications for the state of Maryland. That's what he did in the Army. That's what he did in school. And he's got a tough guy to get by tonight. And Alexei Yegorov of Russia. This will only be Alexei's 5th professional fight. He's won all 4 of his previous fights, 3 of them coming by way of knockout. And he's going 10 rounds tonight in only his 5th fight, and it's not the first time.
Yeah, Barry, his 4th pro fight, he was scheduled for 10 rounds. His first 4 fights all taking place in Russia. This is his U.S. debut. But he's trained here before, so he's not totally unfamiliar with U.S. training camps or U.S. boxing rings.
Although he did tell us that a lot of fighters come to the United States because they feel the training is better, the sparring is better. And he said, quite frankly, the training is as good and the sparring is just as good in Russia. All right, let's meet these two. We go once more to the center of the ring. Here again, Dave Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the famed Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Sports and Entertainment, this bout in association with World of Boxing. Sponsored by Fantasy Resorts, Venom Fight Gear, the Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame, Diamante's Brooklyn Cigar Lounge, the Iron Room, and the Insurance Doctor. Your 3 judges scoring this contest from ringside: Ron McNair, Lindsey Page, and Robin Taylor. The sound of the bell, your 3rd man in the ring, David Fields. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds of boxing scheduled in the cruiserweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he wears black with red trim. He weighed in at 199.5 pounds. His professional record, 10 victories against 3 defeats. He has 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Bowie, Maryland, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Luther Lights Out Smith. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He wears the blue with red and white trim. He's scaled at a ready 199.75 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 4 fights, 4 victories, 3 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Obeninsk, Russia, Dami i Gospoda, Alexei Егоров.
And we take a look at the numbers here. Slight reach advantage for Smith, but the weight interesting because Smith used to fight much heavier. He used to fight as a heavyweight, and he's recently dropped down to a more comfortable cruiserweight division. Let's see if that helps him.
So scheduled for 10 rounds, Егоров, a guy who is all business. Did not see him change expression when we were in our conversation with him. In fact, you asked him, when do you think he'll be ready for a big fight? He said, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Now. And it's fair to say this is the biggest fight of his young career. Luther Smith does have some pop.
In watching tapes of Yegorov, Barry, he looked really good. He looked very balanced. You see he's a big guy, big barrel chest, big back. Pressure fighter. He'll come forward. And what I like best about him, unlike a lot of the fighters from the former Soviet Union countries, he will slip punches and move his head, not just block.
He wants to fight. He's very much in range around this fight.
Isn't using much of the ring.
No, and that's not really his game. His game is to keep the fight at long range, work off his jab.
does have considerable height and reach advantages. He's not really using them right now. Yegorov fought one fighter who switched him on, so otherwise he has no professional experience against lefties.
Left hand from Smith, he got Yegorov off of him. Yegorov does crank that left hand, a lot of pop in that left hand. And a right left hand hook, just like that. Showed the right, hit him with the left hand, and dropped Smith. Still a ways to go in this first round.
Smith got up, Barry, at about 9 3/4.
There's a right hand for Smith, but he took the right hand from Yegorov. And now Smith in retreat. Yegorov right on top of him here. Trying to work the body. Good right hand again. And Smith is in big trouble. And that is it. It's over. Just like that. Yegorov really showed something.
Wow. Yeah, that was impressive. I did not see explosiveness like that in his previous fights. And here, as you said, Barry, a step up in class. And he destroyed Luther Smith. Alexei Yegorov, a fighter to watch.
And that, you know, that cruiserweight division, too, is getting to be something. It was just so moribund for so many years, and now all of a sudden, people are starting to notice, and there's more and more fighters who want to fight at that way.
And they're dominated, that division is dominated by former Soviet Union fighters.
Yes.
Denis Lebedev and Alexander Usyk, who won the Olympic gold medal, Maris Briedis, Murat Gassiev. They're all Russian or from the former Soviet Union. And maybe soon we'll be adding this guy's name, but long way to go. But he looked very, very sharp.
I'll say he did.
Now watch how short these punches are. That scores the knockdown for Yegorov. It almost looked like a throwaway left hook that was meaningless, but obviously it wasn't. And then the onslaught, and nice mix of punches upstairs and downstairs. A little wide with these shots.
There was a right hand that slipped in there that really started the end.
Yeah, he gave David Fields no choice. Smart to move his hands as quickly and as much as he did. You force the referee's hand, he comes in and stops the fight.
And he still hasn't changed expression.
Is he happy?
I believe so.
Okay.
He's imploding.
I'll take your word for it. It's another day at the office for Yegorov, right?
I'm telling you, that was pretty impressive, though. Here's a guy you really want to see again. Let's make it all official. Here's Dave Diamante.
Referee David Fields calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 31 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated, Alexei Егоров.
Well, that was pretty impressive.
Barry, we've seen a lot of fighters from the former Soviet Union, from Russia, from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, etc. in recent years, and so many of them are impressive. They're mature, they're comfortable in the ring, they're well taught, they have the good amateur pedigree. And this fighter, who was a European amateur champion, by the way, in 2013, looks like another one of those fighters.